If you're watching this, it means you're registered at the paywall, you have a chip implanted in your arm, and you are ready to send funds to multiple of my accounts scattered throughout the galaxy. Or you're a hacker who's accessed this through some illegal means, not paying. And I'll tell you this, you're not hurting me, all right? I don't need help. You're hurting yourself, because by not paying for it, you're sending your body a signal. I don't take this seriously. I'm just gonna let this information, comedy, humor, fun times wash right over me, and I'm not gonna let it deeply affect my brain and my wallet in the way that it should. Good guys and bad guys watching this together. One group helping me. The other group I want to kill. Parasites. Enjoy the show as it continues. Your public persona, how piss-centric is it?
It depends. Like, if something goes really viral, then that's what people think.
If we go to your YouTube channel or whatever and we look at everything, the general sort of miasma, is that the right usage of that? Can you look that up, miasma? The general sort of miasma. A vile or unhealthy atmosphere. Okay, so that is not what we want to convey with the YouTube channel. What's milieu? Social, cultural, or physical environment. So it's the vibe. So I also used that incorrectly. If I go to your YouTube, the general sort of milieu or vibe or miasma, is it very much piss, or is it just a little bit?
A bit of both, in that I'll tackle anything and everything and go for all different types of therapies, and I'll make entire documentaries and documentary series that are based around a certain condition. Like, let's say if it's around cancer, then urine is going to be in it, but it's not going to be the whole thing, because once you've explained that, then now next thing, like, what's the other therapy? Let's go deeper into parasite cleansing or deeper into frequency-based medicine, light therapies, etc. So I'm certainly not like a one-trick pony, but because some of the clips and platforms I've gone on, they've gone crazy viral on the urine, then people think, oh, that's just a guy that's just a urine guy. But, I don't care.
But you're interested in everything.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
When you were looking at the list of things you were going to tackle, because like you said, you had interest in wellness for a while, and urine was on the list at one point, urine therapy. Were you dreading approaching that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like that. This is going to be, if I find this to be true, I'm going to feel like I need to say something about it. Then I'm ruined. And looking at my wife's face when I told her, this is what I need to do, and her just saying, is this actually happening? Is my husband actually just telling me this right now? Everything he was doing was already so fringe.
Urine through the ages. Arab countries, especially Saudi Arabia, known to sell bottles of camel piss as a health elixir. A guy was busted there in 2015 for selling his own piss as camel piss, which is apparently where they draw the line. This is a real thing, by the way. This is real, confirmed?
Yep.
Okay, NASA did a study in 1971 to test the viability of space chugging and documented urine as 95% water and in small amounts urea, chloride, sodium, potassium, and creatine. If you need some creatine, this would be a good way to get it.
Or is it creatinine?
They might have misspelled it. It says creatine, but they might have...
which is a byproduct of creatine, yeah.
Copy that. At various points in military history, people have saved pee to make gunpowder. And the Romans believed that pee could whiten the teeth and rejuvenate the face, but only piss from Portugal. You're not Portuguese, are you?
No.
You're not Portuguese, are you?
No, okay. No, sir.
I would still have made the joke. I meant we're safe from drooling, monstrous retards. Gobra de gubra gal, jujubagal. Bobra sal, gal.
Fighty. Fighty grobra sal.
That was too evil. The godfather of pee drinking was John W. Armstrong. Just check out.
Yeah. Not the Godfather, but yeah.
He was not the Godfather?
He was somebody that was doing it, and that was
Is it like the
teaching on it.
mafia?
Definitely not.
Okay.
This thing of ours.
And we get away with them too. Who wrote The Water of Life, a treatise on... If we ever interviewed a mobster, I would 100% be killed.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop myself.
We have one on the docket.
Shit.
Like an ex-mobster though, right?
Like a tough, ex-mobster.
Yeah, I've had some. They're nice guys. They end up becoming really nice.
They're wise guys.
Yeah.
Let me guess. You're the baddest guy criminal who's killed the most people.
Oh, no.
Bada bing, bada boom, baby.
I'll cancel the flight.
Yeah, you can't do that. He cured himself of tuberculosis with the pea, and all it took was a 45-day fast, allowing just tap water and pee. So inspired by Proverbs 5:15, drink waters out of thine own cistern and running waters out of thine own well. Most read this as biblical advice to only F your own wife, but let's be honest, we see where he was going with this one.
You see how it said it was a fast for like 45 days? Mm-hmm. So it almost feels like the fast is what cured him, and the pee drinking was kind of like the cherry on top. He just kind of did that for fun. A lot of these studies I'm seeing, it was a fast, and then they also did this. Mm-hmm. It's like, what about the fast? Maybe the fast was responsible for, for instance, the cancer.
Is this
growth
Big
dying
P
down.
trying to take the credit of
It might be Big P. It might be.
Exactly, and that's the point in a double-blind, placebo, randomized control, right, group, because it's two things there. Fasting, which is incredibly good for cancer. So my answer to that is yes, fasting was would have been a big part of the success of that. But you said tuberculosis, right? So I'll show you scientific literature that's published on polypeptides from urine, specifically with tuberculosis and how effective it is. Yeah, and then rabies, all kind HIV, and I could show you the medical literature on it in the scientific journals in the early 1900s. And then that is standalone because that was not with fasting. So then okay, this has some legs. Okay, so this is from Dr. Stanislaw Brzezinski. This was published in Physiology, Chemistry, and Physics in 1977. In clinical studies using an extract of urine on cancer patients, most patients in the study showed remarkable improvement after only 1 week of treatment, and continued treatment produced a reduction in tumor size and normalization of biochemical tests without toxic or dangerous side effects. This is from Proceedings of the Society of Experimental Biology in 1936. Urine surprisingly and easily kills viruses. In strong concentration, it not only weakens the viruses such as polio and rabies, but actually destroys them. This was from the New York University Medical Center in 1988. Natural antibodies to the HIV virus appear in urine in patients diagnosed with AIDS.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
I appreciate the rigor. We're just going to put a green stamp that says fact check true with a sound.
There's a video of me injecting this horrific rash.
What?
That I had for like 2 years.
Oh, goodness. And it's gone?
Sticking piss in there?
With urine, yeah. I just did it on the surface. Pain went away, itch went away. So I never felt it again from that moment
I believe
onwards.
you, and that's why I'm scared.
Within a couple of days.
They're going to call me pee breath around the office until they start.
This is another friend. This is one of my best friends. I just visited him in New Jersey a couple of days ago.
Fuck.
Let me see.
Look at the before and after of that.
Oh,
disgusting.
my goodness.
Why would
He's
you
a
be friends
zombie.
with that guy?
Why are you friends with a zombie?
That's messed up.
He auditioned for Walking Dead. They didn't have to put up makeup on him.
What was wrong with him?
I don't know.
Nicky
He's a doctor, actually. He's a pharmaceutical doctor. It was amalgams. So he had amalgams. He had them removed, but he had so many toxins.
Amalgams.
This woman, this was after a tetanus shot. I don't know what you want to bleep out. And then getting that thing that went around over the last few years, that thing. And this is what this did to her. So after learning from me, she got urine, put it in a female pad and started soaking it on her face. And the urine and she was drinking it. She went from 80 pounds back to a normal weight of 140 pounds. Whoa. Just with urine alone. And look at it. It looks like she's rotting from the inside out.
Yeah, that's wild.
That woman there, she had heart palpitations. She had her heart palpitations every day since she got the thing that put in her over the last few years. First day, after 2 years of heart palpitations, 16 days of bleeding a month, a double period, induced cycle. Her heart palpitations went away the first day she drank her urine, never came back. And her menstrual cycle became painless after being worse than childbearing, and 16 days of bleeding per month.
How old are you?
40 in a couple months.
40, okay. Do you use urine therapy or red light therapy for hair?
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of hair.
No, thanks, man. I can't see any gray ones, so that's good stuff.
That's true also, yeah.
I had baldness on both sides of the family as well.
Really?
For the males, yeah.
Did you ever see you going into baldness territory and then reverse it?
No, I don't know.
Right.
But I didn't necessarily see that, but I'm grateful because, on my mom's side and dad's side with their dads, they went bald.
Interesting.
So, these things work. So that would be the urine therapy, which would be regenerative. Both chlorine. Sorry, I can't say that. Just there is something else that I can't say, guys. So just don't put this in. Can I say? I'm going to say it here.
We'll edit it out.
Yeah, edit it out. It's chlorine dioxide. It would get banned straight off YouTube. Chlorine dioxide is reversing everything.
Wow.
5,000 cases of autism, completely reversed.
Wow.
Mel Gibson's 3 friends that all had stage 4 cancer went into remission. They were all drinking chlorine dioxide.
Yo.
And it's just sodium and chloride, 25% activated by hydrochloric acid, which your gut produces. Costs zero, like nothing. And people are reversing everything, like late stage cancer, autoimmune disease. And the guys that are teaching it are going to jail. And I'm doing interviews with them as soon as they get out of jail, and we're just getting the word out on platforms not like this.
Can you take that just for fun, or do you have to be sick to take it?
Dude, it's amazing to take. I take it every day.
You do it every day?
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's oxygen water.
Mel Gibson's drinking. Beep.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, he said it wrong. He said they were drinking hydroxine something. He didn't know what it was, but they were all students of my colleague, my friends. And anyway.
You cured your Lyme disease?
Huh?
You cured it? Because I have Lyme. But what does it do?
Yeah, these spirochetes are basically just continuing to spiral through and drill holes through the cells. And
What? Oh no. That's way worse than I thought it was. I thought it was just like makes me drowsy and achy.
Look, I don't want to make it more than what it is. It can be for people, but if you've got it at bay, I wouldn't like worry and think that it's going to like wreck you. But yeah, there's certainly things like the chlorine dioxide should wipe it. It'll kill intracellular
I've heard
parasites.
diatomaceous earth. You ever hear that?
Yeah.
Diatomaceous earth?
Yeah, it's good.
It's like they get it from the bottom of the seafloor or something. It's like all like organic like shells and stuff when they break down. You can eat it.
You do the chlorine dioxide every day.
Yeah. You got it.
And that would help with the Lyme disease.
Oh yeah.
Are you going to try that? Will you try that, Ryan? Think about trying it?
I remember when the first time we shot here, you said you're like, we're going to fix the Lyme disease. And I said, that's like, this is a pipe dream. I like hearing that. It's good energy, but I didn't believe it.
What is it, like chlorine gas or something? Why is it illegal to talk about?
Yeah, you put yourself in a gas chamber.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
One of these has chlorine dioxide in them. One of them has 4 months. One of them has DMSO in it.
Oh my God.
Oh, but they're in different containers. Like they don't sell them in containers because it's banned, right? Chlorine dioxide?
Yeah, no, you can buy it on Amazon. Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, for like $20.
You just can't say that it's not legal, probably.
Yeah, this is chlorine dioxide. It smells so strong.
Or is it liquid?
You're not supposed to smell it.
Okay, well.
Don't take a big whiff and don't spill it on your clothes. It'll bleach it. It's not bleaching.
Oh, I can smell it from here.
Wait, let me get this close.
You drink that?
You just literally put like 10 mils in a liter of water and you just drink that throughout the day.
10 mils in a liter of water, drink it throughout the day?
Yeah.
All right.
100% effective against malaria. Red Cross denied the study happened. Mark Grennan and his 3 sons all went to jail. I helped them a lot with getting their stuff out. But the before and afters on chlorine dioxide, man, it's such a game changer. That's a before and after of a breast cancer coming up on chlorine dioxide. See, look at that. See that before?
Yeah.
And it's coming out. This is just with chlorine dioxide. Notice how it's regenerating, no surgery.
Fuck.
So anyway, but no, we definitely can't talk about it. It will 100% get deleted.
Okay.
It's worse than vaccines.
Okay.
It helps cancer patients.
Yeah.
What, it targets cancer cells?
Yeah, and
Almost
and
like
just
how-
restores voltage. So like a lot of the big issue with disease is just that our cells are lacking voltage. And so if I put conductors in this, whether I put to a light bulb, I could light this up. I could light up a light bulb with chlorine dioxide. I could light up a light bulb with urine. So red light is helping with the voltage of the cells. And so when the cells have voltage, then they can mature. Cancer cells are actually just disease cells that need more energy to mature into normal cells.
Fucker. That's right. You do my bidding, machine.
Thank you for printing today, sir.
We're filming a promo.
You should cut out the part instead where you say that, do my bidding machine.
Why? Is it like a Reddit-y type joke?
It sounded like it.
I'm not gonna say that.
I thought the same.
You thought it was okay? Wow, that's crazy. Ryan, which one would you rather have? That's right. There are many carbon copies in this energy coffee game. If you want the original, you're gonna have to go with Body Brain Coffee. This episode is brought to you by Body Brain Coffee. Chris, what do you think of the name Body Brain?
Are you asking my honest opinion?
Yeah, your honest opinion, yeah.
You know it's coffee.
You wouldn't know it's coffee. From the name Body Brain Coffee, you wouldn't know that it's coffee?
So let me see the packaging.
Body Brain Coffee, what do you think they sell?
coffee.
No, seriously. Look, testosterone levels in men are lower than ever before. That means lower energy, less drive, and worse performance. In and out of the gym, Body Brain Coffee was created to change that. This is created to all these weak beta males.
Tired of being damn beta male!
This is how you fix them. This is how we fix society. One step at a time. It's premium Colombian coffee infused with natural ingredients that work. Tongkat Ali and ashwagandha help naturally support testosterone, while lion's mane and L-theanine boost focus. So every cup isn't just coffee, it's fuel for your body and brain. And here's the best part. It tastes incredible.
Maybe it's like getting head. That's why it's called brain. It's like your whole body gets brain.
So if you're ready to stop feeling sluggish and start feeling like yourself again, try Body Brain Coffee today. Go to bodybraincoffee.com and use promo code SAM20 for 20% off your first order. Jonathan, please answer true or false. Sun gazing.
Yeah, awesome. Yes, true.
Raw milk.
Yes, true.
Crystal healing.
Maybe. I don't know enough. Yes, to a degree. To a degree.
Urine therapy.
Very true.
Reiki.
Not sure. Maybe demonic.
Yeah.
Nice. Good answer.
It's interesting.
Maybe great. Like, I think it depends on the practitioner and depends on...
What is Reiki? They wave their hands over you?
I think it's something goofy and demonic.
Exactly. So that maybe could be done well, and it could be demonic. So I'm not saying completely against it, because I think people with good intention, and Jesus put his hands on people, heal people. So I'm not against the laying on of hands and praying or healing.
Homeopathy. What is homeopathy? Sounds like homo.
Oh.
Sounds like hood, guys. It's my homeopathy.
It's definitely not that.
Doctor tried to hit me with the homeopathy. I said, hell no. You ain't hit me with that. I ain't know where your hands been, bitch. Get that pretty young thing, that nurse, to come in here and do the homeopathy to me. I like that. That's what I like. What is homeopathy?
That.
It was not homeopathy. It's not that. it's the use of signaling molecules. So you're creating something in water to resemble the same structure. So let's say you're basically getting an imprint version of mercury that's in water that you introduce to your body. So it's like identifying like. So the body says, oh, we're infected with mercury, so we take this form, this homeopathic form, and then it uses it to identify. Arguably, homeopathy is completely based on urine therapy. It's really an attempt.
Can you look up homeopathy? What is the dictionary definition of this? I don't doubt Jonathan's word here, but what the fuck do other people have to say about this thing? Find an old black man on YouTube talking about it. Like cures like. Extreme dilution. Okay, all right. Scientific consensus. No proven effectiveness beyond placebo. Cupping therapy.
I think good. I don't know tons on it, but yeah, true.
Couples therapy.
True.
That's the fastest way to fuck your shit up. Talking about your problems with a mediator. Any black man will tell you got to beat that bitch ass. That's the only way to let her know that the law is what you say. I can't imagine couples therapy. Have you ever done couples therapy?
Yeah.
Did it work?
No. Yes, no. It's been hit and miss. There's been some things that have been really good. Some things not good.
You can't let your woman ever see you napping.
What? Damn.
To me, that's extremely funny.
Oops.
Like you have to nap in private.
Yeah.
If they see you napping, it's like, oh, he's not being a breadwinner right now. I respect him less.
Napping while she's like folding the laundry or doing things, it's one of the worst feelings ever. I blame Lyme, but yeah, I've napped. I've had my wife take the wheel because I couldn't drive any longer.
Wow,
because I was like,
crazy.
I'm good, and just don't want to kill everybody. So
don't want to kill your family.
Yeah,
by accident.
I'd rather look like an asshole than.
Washing dishes? Oh my God, man. I remember the last time I saw a guy washing dishes for his woman, and I was like, yo, this is absolutely over. And it ended up being like one of the most horrific relationship meltdown endings I've ever seen.
Uh-oh.
Do you wash dishes?
No,
You?
well, not. Listen, I would
You do?
wash.
I do. I prefer it over the dishwasher
Do you pump gas?
because I don't trust the dishwasher to clean in between the tines of the forks.
That's different.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about your
She
life.
knows that.
She knows that.
Oh yeah.
So it's
'Cause
your
I-
OCD.
It just can't get. And there
That's
are
taking command.
yeah. There's items in there that are like that have complex sort of
Yeah.
grooves. How are you going to get the grease out of it? I'm sorry. I'm washing it.
You've turned it into a man's job, which
Right.
pumping gas is as well.
You can take a beta thing, and if you
Yeah.
do it with intention, then it can
Yeah.
alpha it. Then you could do it with some sort of
You'd
alpha
fuck
intention.
this up. I'm taking over.
Bam, yeah. Now I got to fucking wash dishes. Yeah.
Now I gotta wash the dishes
Yeah, yeah.
all night.
And-
Great. But
Enjoying
that's
it?
fun for
Yeah.
her. That makes it lively. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Acupuncture.
Yeah, good and true. So PEMF, pulse electromagnetic field therapy, is a form like acupuncture, and so it makes it easier to do. It's a magnetic-based therapy that performs the same.
Have you ever had that, Sam? Acupuncture?
I went to get acupuncture, did jack shit.
Could you move? I heard you couldn't move when you have needles in you.
I was ready. I could have beat that bitch's ass.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can-
damn. Okay.
I mean, another thing is that a lot of these, like, if you go to a place, the people who are interested in this stuff, whether or not it works, they're like kooks. And I don't mean Jonathan. I just mean there's like I am personally interested in this. I have that red light thing over there, but I know that like the space is filled with kooks. So if you go get acupuncture, I mean, there's a chance that it could be good and that it works, or that it's like some broad who's bored. Me with Japanese cars, this is like a broad that's bored. It's like, oh, the Garage Saurus R32 had what time at Tsukuba? Oh my God. They're like, oh, your muscle fascia is in tune with mercury right now. It needs lemon healing.
Yeah.
Like they can't, like you can't separate the, you know.
Did you ever hear that Patrice O'Neill say that controlled opposition crazy guys saying the right conspiracy? It's like you could be saying the right thing that's true, but if you put marbles up your ass, which is essentially looking insane, then nobody believes you. So you could say like 2 + 2 is true, but you put marbles up your ass, so that like deletes your point. So I think maybe these spaces are sort of seeded with some wacky dacky bandana wearing, tapestry having, incense lighting sorts of bitches.
For sure.
Exactly.
Aromatherapy.
Which would be essential oils?
I don't know. It just says aromatherapy.
Essential oils, yeah.
Probably fecal notes involved in that.
Yeah, aromatherapy with essential oils. There's a lot of good information and literature on that.
Sound healing.
True.
What is that? Sounding?
What, are you kidding me?
Cut that.
Do you think that auditory healing is a thing that works?
Yeah, because like plants emit that 432 hertz frequency, and that's the natural frequency. I'm saying being in nature and those frequencies are healing, because if you think about light therapy, which you're convinced on because you do it, it's frequency based.
That's true.
You think about PMF, which you've heard me talk about a tiny bit, but the study I was just looking at yesterday on insomnia, 69% of insomniacs with short periods on PMF go to being completely free from insomnia. They're using frequencies, pulsing the body with frequencies. So receiving that through the ears, a frequency that would normalize things and make things like nature. When things get put out of sync with nature, then we have problems like cancer, like autoimmune disease, because it's out of order. So it's not that it heals disease, it's more that it's restoring normalcy in the body that allows the body to be able to deal with problems.
I buy that, because it's like when you go outside and the Dominicans are blasting their music and it's the same.
Yeah.
It makes me mad. It makes me angry.
It's not your frequency.
It's the wrong frequency for me.
That's a good point. That's how, that's when I first started thinking about religious stuff, was just the obviousness and the positivity of the inverse being true. Like the fact that you can do damage to yourself with audio, and that people are like in this hypnotic fugue state based on audio.
Like plants, so you could play music over plants, and they wilt under heavy metal, and then under classical music, they thrive. Some people would try to debunk that, but
The worst is when the mall's playing some super gay song, and you're walking to the beat, and it's like, and you're like, I'm on the fucking runway. I'm a gay guy, and wearing some shit that some other fag made with scissors.
When your headphones die in the gym. You got to listen to what they're blasting? Yeah.
No, yeah, that does. You're at the mercy of like globalist, cult music, essentially. It sucks.
Slop noise.
Alkaline diet.
Yeah.
I mean, do you believe in this stuff enough to try to adhere to it in some way?
Some of them more than others. Like a diet high in plants, absolutely. It's the most proven for longevity. But then some of these things like aromatherapy, I don't do it, or sound therapy, I don't do it, even though I've had some friends that have done it and sworn by it. So I'd be open to it. Maybe I should do it more than what I'm doing it.
You ever hear that one that plants are bad for you? That like you shouldn't eat vegetables because they have a defense mechanism?
Oh, yeah. I think that is kind of Mad Max scenarios going on there, where people that are getting the wheel and educating people are not looking at real data and real metadata, because try to show me one society that has had high animal intake and they live long. There's none in the world. So if every one of the 5 longest living groups of people, the Blue Zones, Dan Buettner with National Geographic, they all are like the group that's eating the most amount of meat eat 10 times less than the average American.
Which ones are happier?
And they are happy. They were denoted for their happiness. They're centenarians, like living to 100 and being social and having friendships and not having cognitive decline. I'm not saying anti-animal intake. I'm saying that we're not eating enough. The Okinawans, Sardinians.
Sardinians don't eat meat?
No, they do, but they eat a lot less. So they eat often it would be like once a week, which is a lot different.
Isn't Sardinia in Italy?
Yeah, so Sardinia, out of them, were the ones I think that ate the most, the Okinawans. 7 Day Venice in Loma Linda, they ate 0, and they're the longest living Americans. And they're the Blue Zone out of all 5 that has had the most amount of success ongoing since that point, which are completely vegetarian. But it's just less, not more and more plants. And so I'm saying that there's a direct argument against that, because people are living longer on plants.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Raw plants. No gluten, but think about it. A lot of vegetarians are eating tons of gluten. That's going to poison you.
To replicate.
And if you go carnivore, or you're going to be gluten free. So if that person had a gluten sensitivity, they're like, I went carnivore, but they actually just got off gluten. And there's other things that could be the reasons why they're getting better.
What do you eat?
I am vegetarian.
Don't you travel a lot?
Yeah.
How do you eat good? Do you cook when you're on the road?
No, I still I travel quite a bit, but I am home a lot. I got a wife and 2 boys, but I'll eat gluten-free and vegetarian, but if I did eat meat, I would eat it in moderation.
Cambotherapy, which is frog secretions.
Look, I got a little scar here. So that would be evidence, yeah. I vomited and all that. It was a little ritualistic. I was kind of like thinking, did I just invoke some demonic thing? And
so is that one that you've tried and you've dropped? There's probably been a lot of trends that you've tried and dropped.
Yeah, and I did it because it's not psychedelic. It's not like I was trying. No, and not saying anything against psychedelics, but I'm just saying that I wasn't trying to like have some party time. I was trying to detox, and I heard that was going to work, but it didn't do anything for me. But I've heard it doing things for other people, so I'm not against it. But I just burnt my skin, scarred myself, and vomited. So it's not my thing.
They hit you with a blow dart or something?
Oh no, they burn you with like incense, and they burn your skin and create these access points, and then they get the poison from the frog, and they put it there, and apparently I could take a lot of venom. They had to keep putting more to help make.
Oh, they said you're good at this.
Yeah.
It's the lack of protective McDonald's in your body that rejects frog venom. That's what I need. Okay.
Hey, Sam and crew. Big time fan. I got an ACL tear surgery in 2019, and my legs have been fucked since. I've gone back to physical therapy 2 or 3 times. I still walk all funny. I'm too scared to start snowboarding again because it's still just so janky. And the funniest thing about this is that when I was considering it, I was talking to my boss at the time at some hardware store. She was this old boomer, and she was giving me this spiel saying, I don't trust doctors because they just like to do surgery. Frankenstein's monster. And she told me that she had an ACL tear skiing 10 years prior or something like that. She always just wore a brace. It gives her no problems. So kind of funny. Maybe I should have listened to my boomer boss at the time instead of, having these janky legs now. But anyways, pretty anecdotal. Love the show.
I'm really sorry to hear that. I don't know I don't know his legs. I'm picturing what? Leonardo, the John Lennon funny walk, or Leonardo DiCaprio thing. Just look for a way to fix it that doesn't involve surgery. See if you can find a good personal trainer or something. Maybe put some muscle on those legs and see if they fix themselves. But yeah, surgery is. I've never once heard somebody going to get surgery and it being a good thing. And it would seem like, from my perspective, being 40 years old and having a few injuries, nothing crazy, but I did have a really, really serious hamstring tear. I've had partial ACL stuff from jiu-jitsu, shoulder impingement, and then I've had some very serious, not very serious compared to like a car accident victim, but my vertebrae was sticking out. That was a thing. That was because I played South Park Stick of Truth fully all the way through, like sitting in a tight IKEA chair for 72 hours. Like that game was so good.
It is good.
That I was just like, oh man, what happens next? And I did some hardcore damage to my back that I fixed with traction. And I haven't had back pain in 7 or 8 years because of movement, because of boxing and not deadlifting. So yeah, try to fix your stuff there with some physical activity. Maybe I'm hopeful.
Yeah, we'll think about stem cell therapy. You'd get a one-off, get it done, maybe save up for a long time, get that one injection. If what I'm saying is true about stem cells in urine, you could have stem cells daily. So nobody's thinking about some of these important things. Then pulsed electromagnetic field therapy. Here's a double-blinded randomized controlled trial. This was showing that there's emerging evidences showing that PEMF can modulate mitochondrial activities for muscle gain, and specifically in anterior cruciate ligament reconstruction post surgery or in absence of surgery. That's ACL, right? So, and then light therapy, low-level light therapy or red light therapy attenuates which anthrogenic contracture induced by anterior cruciate ligament reconstruction surgery in rats. And this one is also showing the mechanisms are really interesting. It's working through mitochondria, and it's causing the regrowth, and it's increasing muscle mass, reducing atrophy and inflammation. And these are the mechanisms, specifically both, whether it's PEMF or light therapy, they're both working with mitochondria. Mitochondria are the energy powerhouses of the cells. If the cell has energy, voltage, it can perform all cellular function, which is producing more stem cells, maturing those into normal healthy cells, making them form new bones, ligaments, blood vessels. It is quite a magical science.
One other thing, if you're trying to heal any type of thing, don't get discouraged, because some of this stuff, I mean, I know from experience with the back stuff, it's so complicated that what works for somebody else is not guaranteed or even has a good chance of working for you. You kind of have to throw the book at it when you have an ailment like this. All this body stuff, you can fix it. Don't be helpless. Don't be powerless. Don't wait for somebody else to come be a hero. Just fix it. There's got to be a way. You can fix it. Go figure it out.
The human body is a fixing machine.
Yeah.
To be diagnosed is to be convinced and to sort of give up and be like, I am this, I am sick with this. And it's too much acceptance as a temporary failed state.
Just get off your ass and go do something. At the very least, put on some muscle. Is that going to hurt? If you're walking all gay, go at least get some calves. But the structural stuff, the muscles that hold these joints together, you need strength to protect the joints and hold them in place. Also, stretching, animals don't stretch in nature. And if you think about it, if the joint is being held together by muscles on either side of it, making those muscles artificially limber by doing yoga or some other stuff like that. I mean, this is not for people with tight hamstrings. Everybody's got tight hamstrings because they sit all day. But when was the last time you saw an animal do anything more than stretch after sleeping, like a cheetah or something, like extending itself for 10 seconds? Stretching is, if you stretch before running or exercise, you get injured. You knew that?
I've heard that, yeah.
That's the thing. That's the study thing. Static stretching before exercising is a recipe for getting hurt badly.
Well, they say stretch after the exercise because you're already warmed up, you got the blood flow going, and that's when it's safe to stretch. If
The thing about that is that I'm so athletic and deadly.
What do you think, Jonathan? What's your opinion on stretching? Do you stretch?
Not much, but yeah, a little bit.
Listen, I know I'm ensconced in this tight carapace of Egyptian cotton from an Indian eBay seller. There are many problems that you can solve by getting stronger. I would say that. This is not, I wish I were more eloquent and I wish I was, whatever, but you can solve probably a lot of these problems by getting more muscle. Sorry, play the thing.
Hey, Sam. I'm calling from my dorm right now. I'm getting my degree in biomedical sciences. I'm on track to go to med school in about 2 years. I've been pretty interested in all types of medicine, even like the alternative kinds. I just think it's really cool that all throughout history, people have always been like hurt or sick, and there's been someone whose job it is, like a medicine man, like a shaman, like a healer, and they've tried to help. Today, that's supposed to be like our modern doctors, and they're not really doing that. It's profitable to keep people sick and unhealthy. Is there like any advice that you have for me as someone who wants to be a physician and doesn't agree with how things are?
We're all at the mercy of this system that we can't escape, and we need to trade our time for money, for food and rent and everything else, and we need to find a way to fulfill ourselves in an evil and unjust world, et cetera, et cetera. It's the same whether you're a doctor or working in media or what have you. So I would say just try to help people and make some dough.
Well, I think he points something out that it's nice throughout history. There's always somebody looking to help, like the medic in the platoon or whatever it may be.
TF2.
The TF2. Like the church, the early church created the idea of hospitals and universities and things that are great and beautiful because evil, and now they're evil. And so basically like evil cannot create, and especially it can't create anything good. So it can only hijack and infest what has been created by the followers of God and those who pursue goodness. So we have a sad thing where we can't trust this institution that's otherwise supposed to be helpful. And in fact, it's doing the opposite and trying to harm us. And so people like Jonathan and other people looking for alternative medicines and putting the goodness back into the practitioners.
I think they're mostly kooks, for the record. Not Jonathan, but
Thank you.
this guy wants to be a doctor, right? Doctors help people all the time. I'm very negative on back surgery in particular for young, healthy people, but doctors help people all the time. So just try to be one of the good ones. There's tons of good ones. There's plenty of good ones. Just try to be a beacon of hope and light and mercy in an unjust world, no matter what what sort of structure you are embedded in, unable to pry yourself out of. Well, listen, it would be great if unicorns were real, and you could, go do whatever and everything would be perfect. That's just the constraints of reality. Like there are constraints that everybody has to meet and face. So just do your best. Mm-hmm. Don't black pill.
These are fresh off the press. These are new jokes.
Fresh off the press. And Jonathan, we're going to pass these around. The way you read these, you don't want to pre-read them. You just want to power through it, but you do want to try to deliver it like it's a joke that you wrote.
All right.
Okay. Alien bumper sticker. Zorp, Vlorp, or Xylorp. Nobody rides for free. That's mad good.
Dog.
That's fucking awesome. Rap sucks these days. Things were different back in the day. We had legendary rappers like Biggie, Tupac, and Parappa the. Okay. Black people buy houses near Guy Fieri. There goes the flavor hood. When you're bar hopping in Thailand, don't forget to tip your bartenders. Come on.
Sorry. I thought you would like that one.
I like that one.
Thanks. Oh, yeah, you're
Personal.
obsessed with teeps.
I got teeth.
Ever since you taught this guy teeps.
Obsessed with the teat.
Me across the office.
The immortal jellyfish can virtually never die unless it's killed. An eternity of floating aimlessly in the ocean? I don't care that you'll never die. Let me know when you start living.
Fucking beautiful.
Thanks.
Accidentally ate McDonald's for lunch. It was a big mistake. A mix-up. Mix-up.
There's a mix-up.
As a white man, I really hate how every time I look in the mirror or see my reflection anywhere, there's a Chinese guy standing right in front of me, preventing me from seeing myself. Then when I move, these ching-chongs are good. I think it's always the same guy, actually. Us white guys probably have one for each of us, assigned at birth, so they age as we age.
I think that one was meant for me to read.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Get out.
I think you asked for that like 3 episodes ago.
That's
You're like,
really smart.
Give me ones that seem like you should write.
I'm a very cool guy overall, all right? But I'm not much of a lover. Sort of a Vin Diesel in the streets, Paul Walker in the sheets situation. That's too soon.
I know.
The man just died.
This was recorded in 2028, by the way.
Slap, crinkle, and squish. Step aside, Rice Krispies boys. There's a new guard in town. All right. Jonathan, please.
All right, here we go.
And try to look into the camera when you get for accent.
This guy?
For punch, yeah. Be sincere and earnest and really try to lean into the joke. And then if it's not funny, it kind of makes it funnier.
Okay, I'll try. I got an issue with the show Hot Ones. You know, the one with hot wings and even hotter questions. It's under the umbrella of First We Feast. How about First We Say Grace, Sean Evans?
And if you look really closely, there's some faded text at the bottom.
You little beady-eyed... Hold on.
We will bleep that. We will.
It's like a bamboo trap.
What does mean again?
It's an inside joke. We didn't know you were going to read that one. Yeah.
Someone else want to read it? I don't know.
You can read the next one. You can keep going.
Okay, hold on.
That was good too, by the way. Just look at the camera though instead of me. Don't worry about it. You did good.
Married men know the bathroom is also the stop yap throom.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I was named after Roy Rogers. He was born in 1911. Yes, born after, you see?
A little beat, if you want to try it one more time, like the little parentheses, wait a beat.
That one I think the cadence got us lost on that one.
Yeah, I know.
The child was named after chronologically after Roy Rogers was born.
Right.
All right, you can pass those over to Valentine there. That was good, though. It was very good.
Canadian venom snake kept you waiting, eh? All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. Sorry, it's socks. Maybe next year.
Damn, man. Della effect strikes again. We all know the Berenstain thing, but now it's affected the Cat in the Hat. At least that's what we thought it was called. Apparently the title was always Cat in the Factory. You just remember.
I like the setup there. I think we got to tone down our use of bad words.
Sure.
Yeah.
Jokes aside, you can never have a title like that nowadays with all the PC woke crap. Snooze notifications. I want to sneeze notifications. You got 5 likes. Skin Pretzel 1986 just commented on your post.
That's very good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you can't handle me at my Steve Urkel, then you don't deserve me at my Stefan Urkel. And yes, I did do that. Cracking Lucarini is like that's the achievement that I want to keep going. Just hearing from across the room. Hi, I'm Hans Christian Andersen, said one guy ever.
That's good. Alt Health World is a double-edged sword that I've cut myself on many a time. On the one hand, they've awakened many to the dangers of GMOs, establishment stabbies, fake processed corporate sued food, toxic household products and cosmetics, and the soyification of soyance It's not science, it's soy. It's the soyification of the American male, as soy is placed in literally everything. Doesn't even make sense. It's in baby formula. It's in your fucking Tic Tacs, your breath mints. It's everywhere. There's absolutely a plan to shrink dicks and assassinate your sperms, and you are losing the battle right now to retain your manhood, my friend. On the other hand, the alt-health world is full of quacks, kooks, cons, and gurus. This is not Jonathan, obviously. We wrote this before knowing what a good guy you are, who just want to touch butts. In fact, the alt-health world is largely overlaps with the New Age movement, with its origins in establishment think tanks like the Esalen Institute, with the aim of ass-blasting the minds of the boomer generation with free love, rampant drug use, and quote-unquote opposing the man. Tim Leary famously said, "You can thank the CIA for the entire 60s counterculture." Many of these individuals nowadays come to us in the guise of the psychonaut Rogan bro, the guy obsessed with talking to the machine elves because some other guy mentioned Rogan talking about it and how cool they were. Guys like Aubrey Marcus. Didn't you hear about Rogan floating in his tank on DMT and blasting off to the machine elves dimension where a demon, an elf, told Rogan he was the funniest, this is shitting on Rogan too much, told Rogan he was the funniest comedian of all time.
Was he told that?
No, but that's really funny to imagine. Rogan having a transcendental experience where they're like, dude, your stand-up's great.
You're really good. They know Rocky Mountain High. They're quoting it.
Elves are funny as fuck, so they would know who the funniest comic of all time is. Also, the message of the elves is the same as the demons of ancient yore, but so what? And TikTok chicks who are all about some sixth dimensional mindfulness crystal power. Instagram certified pitbull single mama shamamas, who will awaken your coochie chakra for a price. How much, you ask? Your soul. Openly promote the notion that since death is not to be feared, unaliving yourself is simply transferring your soul to a higher plane. At the root of the New Age supposed utopia is a dark Luciferian underbelly of the old gods of Hinduism, perfectly engineered for listless, deracinated Westerners combined with infinity Pajeets entering the West. That's pretty good.
Good line.
That was a sharp one. All right, guys, thank you so much. Jonathan Otto, fantastic. We'll put your, where do we find you?
So I was talking about urine therapy, right? So urinetherapy.com is actually me and Dr. Ed Grube.
You snagged that domain.
It's not a bad one, right? A lot of free resources. Look at the book Your Own Perfect Medicine by Martha Christie and J.W. Armstrong's urine therapy book, and so many great resources there. Hey there, it's Jonathan. Now I'm on my computer. You can follow me on Instagram at
Jono.auto.
Told me to drink my own urine.
Urine.
Yo! Urine. Get free information on urine therapy. That's urinetherapy.com. Absolutely unbelievable case studies. Also, come over to yes.
To get the best, to get the most helpful.
You can see behind me here some of these amazing devices. We show those stories. Also, when you use the codes
SAM25,
You access a 25% off discount on our red light
products as well as SAM,
SAM30.
will absolutely so make sure to grab them. So make sure to grab the discounts before they expire. Thanks so much for having me, and I appreciate it, Sam, and love you all. And it's an honor to serve and to help people get their lives back.
All right, cool. Thank you so much for coming out. Guys, this has been the health and wellness episode of the Sam Hyde Show. I hope you got what you came for. Take care, and remember, always do your best. Never black pill. It's for faggots.
The Sam Hyde Show.
I hope that was, hope you liked the show. That's great. Cheers, hey.
I drank my roommate's pee by accident in college. It tasted like water though, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, see, there you go. Wow.
The Sam Hyde Show.
Sam Hyde Show is a part of the Sam Hyde Network family of shows. The Sam Hyde Show is produced by Jordan B. Peterson in front of a live studio audience.
Is Anthony ready? You guys, come on in. The show's so important it can't be interrupted.
Is that Versace?
It's Sticker Mule.
Sticker Mule makes everything that Anthony's wearing right now.
Everything, actually.
Anthony,
Sure.
you make stickers?
And among other things.
We came and we toured your factory. It's extremely impressive.
You got to see one of the factories. We got 4 in Amsterdam, 1 in South Carolina, and 2 in Europe, in Italy.
I was surprised you have sticker machines that are like custom engineered in Italy or something. What is the story
Yeah, so
with
we
that?
started making our machines, I think 8 years ago. We bought a machine from Italy, and the engineers liked me, and we went out, had a little bit of fun together, and next thing I know, they wanted to exit their company and work for me, and we ended up setting up a whole operation over there to service Europe, and we have 15 engineers now. We've designed 15 unique machines.
Now, is it true that you commissioned a bronze statue of Trump?
It's made out of something nice, and he liked it. I think that was the important part.
How big was the statue?
About the same height as him.
So you commissioned a life-size Trump statue?
It was, seemed like the right thing to do at the time. Or,
Did you send it to him?
It wasn't as big as the Vote for Trump sign that got me into all sorts of trouble initially. Really, before that, I wanted to be the first tech CEO to, I think probably the only one to email my endorsement of Trump to my entire customer list. So, right after he got shot in Butler, I endorsed him to my entire customer list, and the internet went crazy.
Your business, you paid a material cost with that endorsement of Trump, right?
See, looking back, no regrets, but it was an interesting experience. Made us part of history in a way. And, once we got in the fight, we said, what else can we do? So we put up the Vote for Trump sign, and the mayor of my town tried to throw me in jail over the sign, which of course turned it into a bigger story. I ended up getting into the New York Times.
They threatened to arrest you over the sign?
Yeah, they said the sign was a public safety hazard and I had to take it down immediately.
Damn.
They said, you're threatening public safety, you're going to be responsible if, an accident happens. they said there was going to be an accident. People weren't going to know how to drive their cars because the sign looked too nice and they were going to crash into
Bright
things.
or something, or what?
It just looked too good.
It's too beautiful. So we had about 5,000 people come to see me unveil the sign, and then the Democrats went to the Newsweek and they said nobody came to my rally. So I said, let's do another rally. So I said, well, what am I going to announce at my next rally? Because, the first time people came, I had the sign to show off. I said, I got nothing to show off, so I need to have something to announce. So I said, we're going to build a statue for the president. So that was the story of the statue. I did a second rally. It's really the mayor of Amsterdam's fault for, mocking my first rally and saying nobody came. I said, we're going to do another one. And it was just an idea. I said, I'm going to get this statue done, and we're going to give it to him, and we're going to make ourselves part of the story of the Trump presidency.
What's with the political aspiration? What are you trying to do?
Well, I say if it's not me, then who? I think is probably the first thought that comes to mind. And I liked the president for quite a while, and I just got fed up watching the way he was treated. And I was in a situation financially where I could afford to take a risk that other people couldn't take, so I backed him. And the election ends, and Roger Stone calls me and invites me to dinner. And Roger's sort of a character, and I always wanted to meet him. So
The guy's a fucking nut.
Yeah, Roger's an interesting guy. And
Roger's a nut. Did you go to his condo?
I went to the Nixon Museum at his.
Did he make you a martini?
We eventually had martinis.
What'd you think of that shit? His martini is disgusting.
It doesn't sound good. It's
we
a
went
drink.
there to film some stuff for Tales of Wape. People saw on Twitter that we met linked up with Roger Stone, and they were like, "There's the proof he's in the Illuminati." Meanwhile, we're filming Roger Stone saying, "I can fit a doorknob in my Woodle bottom." Like that's the type of dialogue we went to go record.